Hey, so today I'm going to show you how to snipe meme coins from pump.fun. Now, one thing with meme coin sniping is that there is a lot of bad meme coins out there, and if you are not careful, you will end up losing quite a lot of money. So, if there is 100% of meme coins in the market, at least 80% of them are bad meme coins. And when I say bad meme coins, I mean meme coins that are meant to be rug pulled or be scammed in a way or the other. And within the remaining 20%, a still huge chunk of those meme coins are likely not going to do well. So basically, what you need is a proven strategy that works that you can use to snipe meme coins that have passed some level of testing and prove to actually have the community behind it to trade and make some funds. Now, the main reason why we're using meme coin pump.fun for this is because pump.fun has a reputation of doing really well when it comes to meme coin. So they have a lot of cryptocurrencies that they've launched that do a lot of pumping. Likewise, lots of frogging as well. So you need to be careful and follow every single thing about tissue properly in this particular video. Now, this video is going to be segmented in, let's say, two different sections. The very first one is for those interested in trading newly listed tokens, and the other one is for those just interested in flipping meme coins regardless of the launching date. But both of them actually have very similar characteristics, just a little bit of interest that might interest some others that might not interest others. So now let's go ahead and get this whole thing going. Don't forget to go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy this type of content, and give this video a thumbs up. And let me go ahead and share with you guys all the information I know about this. So the very first thing you need is your pump.fun website. It's completely free. Just go to your website, to your Chrome. Actually, so for some reason, this is currently not working in Firefox, right? So unless it's working in yours, but that's cool. But for me, it's only working in Chrome. So go ahead and get your pump.fun board in Chrome. Open it over there, right? All these things I've seen over here are all new meme coins. I actually set it to be giving me by creation time. I can do this by featured. It's gonna give you coins that are being featured. And you can see the date, the time over here. This one is 22 minutes ago. It's currently being featured. This one is 1 hour ago. This one is 15 minutes ago. It's currently being featured, right? So you can go ahead and set it to any filter you want to do that, right? So I just gotta leave this in creation time just for the purpose of those who are interested in trading new meme coins. So the other thing we need over here is not just pump.fun. We also need our DEX screener. And occasionally we're going to take a look at this Solana tracker because we're going to be trading coins that has to do with Solana, right? And also there's this tool in Telegram called Trench Trader, which you can use to, see some activities going on in a particular coin to know whether there is quite a lot of potential rug pull plots going on about that particular coin. Yeah, so that's basically those some of the main things you actually need for this whole thing. So the very first thing you need is to locate the coin you want to trade. So let's say, for example, we're going for this one that launched 2 minutes ago. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on this to open. Now, the very first thing we are actually interested in over here is to get the contract. Now, we don't really use pump.fun for much, right? We only use pump.fun to get the contract of the token because, like I said earlier on, pump.fun mostly has coins that do really well in the market, right? So I'm just going to go ahead and get the contract address of this token, and the bonding curve for this is still 4%. So it is not something that I personally will trade, but if a person who is trading coins that are newly launched, then this is definitely something you cannot afford to avoid because it's something that you definitely have to trade regardless. So let me go ahead and show you guys exactly how it looks like in Dex Screener. So let's go quickly straight to Dex Screener, and we'll go ahead and paste this over here. So it's going to load up and it's going to show us the token itself. So this is the token, right? So let's go ahead and open this up. So this is the token in Dex Screener. This is really what it looks like, and we're going to check the holders of this token in a very short moment from now. Okay, so let's see. Let's scroll this. Let me go back and check. Okay, so it looks like they already dumped the token itself before it actually went out there in the market, right? Now, this is the liquidity, which is the very first one over here, obviously. And obviously this token didn't go anywhere. So I guess they dumped the whole concept before it actually took off in the first right now. So you can see right now the bonding curve has reduced back to 1%. So the liquidity of this asset is likely being taken off immediately. So this is actually one of the dangers you face when you're trading just newly launched tokens, right? So let me quickly take a look at another one and move on to other ones so we don't waste much time in this. So let's go ahead and copy this particular one and see we have 2% bonding rate bonding curve, and I don't really have high hope in this because it's also looking somehow to me. So let's quickly go ahead and check this out over here in Desk Screener and paste this over here. It's gonna pop up right now to show us what we have in the token. Just give it a bit of a time. All right, so this is right here, and the progress curve over here is just 1%. So like I said earlier on, I personally will not take any trade that is less than 100% bonding curve, right? Now, in case you don't know what bonding curve is basically like a percentage or a market cap of $100,000, right? So once it gets that rating, it kind of gets more attention from individuals, and you get to be able to the price gets to be able to potentially soar up higher or as well dump as well. Okay, so obviously this one as well has nothing in it, but I did have one I got earlier on from pub.fun using uh the the early listing. I think it's called Buddha token actually, and that one quite did well. But like I said, 80% of the tokens you're gonna find over here are likely not going to do well. Now let's stop talking about this and quickly move into the other type of tokens you can actually take a look at. Now with this, I'm actually gonna forget about using the pump.fun, or we can actually use that as well. It's still okay if you decide to use that. But we're not gonna be trading just newly listed tokens. We're gonna be looking specifically for coins that have already surpassed their bonding curves, right? So for that, I'm quickly going to go to Solana tracker, which is this particular one right here. So this Solana tracker gives us tokens, right? So they have the tokens over here. You're gonna see the new tokens right here. You see graduating tokens right here, and you see graduated tokens right here. So they're just side by side with each other. Now we don't normally take a look at the new tokens because if I want to take a look at the new tokens, they're probably doing the same thing you're doing in pub.fun, right? And you can also do that by seeing all the signal over here and showing you pub.fun, right? So anytime you see a token with this green and white pale by the side, it means it's a token that is coming from pub.fun, right? So that's that as well. So now we're seeing this token. This one already has passed its bonding curve. It's already 100%. Soon it will move to this side. Same thing with this one. So soon it will move to this side. So 100% means it has passed the bonding curve and it will move to the other side. But it doesn't generally mean that token is actually gonna do well or it's actually free from scam. So let's go ahead and get something from the graduated. So let's go over here and copy this right here. So let's come back to Dex Screener. So you can actually go back over here and see more details about this token, right? So you can see more details about this token. I know I like to take this off 1 second and put on between 5 seconds and 15 seconds. Let's just leave it in 15 seconds and see what's going on, right? So there's quite a huge amount of pump right here, and it's something that we really need to be very careful of. So have the liquidity at 98%, and it's actually looking pretty good over here if you ask me, but I don't think they have the community. But let's go ahead and see the token in Desk Screener to be much. I actually like using Desk Screener. It's much more understandable to me. But just so you know, this is not a pump.fun token. This particular one right now we're taking a look at is not a pump.fun token. The token is called CC. It's something related to cat. And let's see. So let's move this. So this is 15 minutes. Let's move it back to 15 seconds, not 15 minutes, right? 15 seconds, right? So 15 seconds of this token is still pumping actually right now. And let's see what we'll have over here. All right, so taking a look at the holders right here, I'm seeing quite some asset some holders, right? So we have the liquidity. So let's see. This is actually not the liquidity. I think I got this wrong out here. This actually isn't looking like the liquidity. It's supposed to have something like a bank right here. So this is looking like a holder is holding up to 98% of this token. which is really bad actually. I wouldn't even dream of venturing into this token in my wildest dream, to tell you the honest truth. That wasn't the liquidity, that was just a holder. So let's quickly take a look at something else actually. Let's take a look at something else. Let's refresh the page to make sure everything is moving accordingly. Okay, so let's just load up and let's take a look. So since we already have something at 100% right here, we can as well take a look at that. Since we already have, let's say, vibes is already at 100%, right? So let's just take a look at Nuki. So let's get Nuki, and Nuki seems to have quite a lot of buys and sells in them right from here already. But let's just go ahead and see what it looks like in Dex Screener before we decide, right? So let's go ahead and paste that in Dex Screener and let it load up, right? So this is coming from pump.fun. You can see the pump over here at the end as the identifier. It's coming from pump.fun, right? So you can see Nuki right here. So let's go ahead and click on Nuki right here. So if you look properly, there should have been a place where they told you it has passed its bonding criteria, right, or level, as you might call it, right? So let's see what they have over here. So yeah, so they have the contract over here and the real thing. So let's quickly go ahead and check out the holders, which is very important. So you see what I'm telling you about. So for the other one, it does not have this over here. Now this is the liquidity pool. You must make sure that the asset you have, or the asset you're about to trade, that if it's holding the highest percentage, it should be the liquidity pool. If it doesn't have this liquidity pool and it's holding that kind of hyper amount, leave it and run. Now look at this. This is obviously a very well organic chat generation. It still doesn't mean that this coin might still not flop, but there's a very good chance that this coin will not rock pool, if you understand what I mean. Now, this is the kind of coins you are expected to snipe. Now, everything we've been doing to this point has been just an utter waste of time. But this is something you're going to be expecting to experience every single time when you are actually trading meme coins or sniping meme coins. You're going to waste a lot of time trying to find the right meme coins. But when you find meme coins like this, then you've actually found a gem, right? Now, this is where you divide your money into 10 different places. I like to tell people, if you have $100 for a meme coin, divide it $10 into 10 different places. So the very first thing over here is that you have identified the current high over here. So this is where your take profit of any market you're entering right now is gonna be. Now you've seen that there is a potential low right here, and market is reacting over here. So basically buy $10 worth of this token right here, put your sell over here. And then if the price continues dropping, you are aiming to buy another low somewhere here, right? Buy another low somewhere here, $10 again, aiming to sell right up there. And if it continues dropping again, you can continue moving the market accordingly, depending on what the market is moving like. But we already have this high, so this is the target of a sell. So with this, you can easily flip your $100 into $200, $300, $400 in just a day by doing just this simple thing, right? So I'm already very, very confident about this token based on this organic chat generation. And not just that, the fact that the holders over here, they do have actually some few holders with a very huge percentages, if I'm to say. So these guys with 3%, I personally so you can sell actually. So basically, if you actually bought that trade, you're basically gonna be selling very soon. I mean, you're already in profit, right? So look at it over here. So we have this pump right here. So you've already sold 10% worth of it, and you are basically waiting to buy another one, maybe somewhere here, and aim for the highs as well. But regardless of that, actually, let's take a look at the holders right here, because they're also very important key players. So we're seeing 3%, 2%, 2%, and so on and so forth. Now, this is where you are gonna use that trench tracker, what they call it, right? So let's go ahead and make sure we still have the same contract address of this. So this is Nuki. This is the contract address Nuki over here. We'll copy it and we'll move straight to Telegram in the trench radar scanner. And to scan this in this particular bond, just go to your Telegram and search for trench radar. They're gonna give you this particular one. You can also use this one. It's also good, right? But it's not working for me right now. I don't really know why, but you can also try this one as well. So let's go ahead, and this is how you use this particular one. You click /bundle, and you give space and paste the contract address and click on enter. Now, mind you, this particular one only go for pump.fun tokens. Any token that is not pump.fun, it's not going to be able to give you the answer you need from it, right? So over here, let's see what they've given over here. So they have slots, right? So we have the slot. This particular first slot, we have 2 unique wallets, which is okay. Now they bought 453 million of this token. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's a lot of money. Sometimes token can be very, very cheap. That's actually what it was. And you can see over here the percentage of supply is 15%. So they bought 15% of this whole token, the very first slot, right? So this slot over here bought 15% of this token. Let's see what other slots look like. So we have another slot right here. Another slot right here. You need 2 wallets. It's becoming too coincidental, actually. If you ask me, they bought 2. Okay, yeah, this one is actually good. This one got 2%. We have another 2 over here. This one is 2.5%. And let's go. We have slot 3. Slot 3. How many wallets? How many unique wallets? 3 unique wallets, and they have 3.1. So I think this is actually legit. Actually, I've actually shared this based on what I understand. I think it's actually legit, but you never can tell, right? So basically, uh this is how you do sniping. Now we already have a new highs, so this is our new take profit aiming, but you cannot enter the market right here because it's too close to it, right? So you're basically gonna be expecting the market to come down somewhere, maybe somewhere down here or maybe somewhere here, and create a new low. Then you go ahead and take $10 of your money, buy, aiming to sell at the top right here, and still making sure you have enough liquidity to cover yourself going downwards. So these are actually different ways you can use to locate meme coins that are capable of pumping and that are not rug pull friendly. Hope this video is helpful and you're able to understand quite a lot of things from this content. I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Take care and happy earning.